All right, today's Saturday, February 27th, 2021. It's about 6:45 in the morning. We're going to get an early start on Billie Jean today. So this is the door that showed up, passenger side door. It's an SS door. So what we're going to do is weld up these holes, trim holes, drill new ones, and it's got a pretty wicked dent right there. So we're going to be beating that out. It's got another one right there. Luckily, it's on an area that the trim covers up, but we're still gonna have to work it out pretty good, and then it's gonna be taken down to bare metal. It's actually a pretty good door. It's really solid around the bottom, so all that's gonna come off. It looks like it appears to be original paint, so hopefully it's not all caked up and wouldn't be very hard to get off. So we're going to be taking this down to bare metal, beating the dent out. We got the fenders over here where we left off last weekend. We got these things in 2 coats of the super build. This is the passenger fender. It's almost there. We'll be blocking it down and doing whatever filler work. Same on the driver's side. This one probably needs a little more filler work than the other one, but they're definitely looking better. Once they're uniform in color, they're starting to take shape. We got the other door here. This was left in epoxy last weekend, so we're doing a little bit of filler work on that, getting it ready. And then this is the other junk door that we're going to be taking off and putting the new one on the rack once it's ready for epoxy. We also have the trunk in here. It's finally decent weather today. I think it's supposed to be about 75, which is great. So here's the trunk. Last weekend, whenever I was spraying my valances in epoxy or sealing them, I just went ahead and spent the extra leftover just to cover up the filler. But this thing is ready for just clean it up a little bit, and it's ready for its first round of 2K primer. So we're probably going to be spraying 2K primer and epoxy today. Hopefully, that's the goal. I think we're going to put in probably about 8 hours before we start spraying. 3 guys today, so we're going to be getting some work done, trying to get an early start. So bring you guys back once we make some progress, but that's today's goal, is to beat that dent out pretty good and bare metal it, and then get this in 2K primer. So we'll bring you guys back once we get some more work. What you got going on here, JBL?
Block party.
Block party. Yeah.
Dang.
What you think about this? What you think?
The door, just a bunch of things and dents.
A bunch.
There's no rust.
Yeah, there's no rust. We got it cleaned up pretty good. So I'm about to hit this fender with 180. The other one's already done. I did it with 80 grit and then guide coat again at 180. And so we should be spraying some 2K primer, at least on the fenders and on this trunk today. And we got this guy over here making a bunch of noise. Hey! What are you doing? You want to explain to the good people at home watching what's going on?
No.
So this door came from some guy in California. It's actually a pretty good door, man. We got no rust here. It had a pretty wicked dent here that we banged out. We filled in the SS holes. So we're going to have to drill the regular coupe holes, but it's pretty solid. So I'm just going to flip it over and do the other side, and we're going to get this in epoxy today. Yeah. Good job, Bobby. Good job. No yellow.
No, yeah. Good job.
All right, so we got this trunk in 2K SPI, 2K high build. Bobby's usually recording me making a video. So this came out pretty good. A little dry because it started kicking off in the cup, but we were able to get it on there. So this is 3 coats. 3 coats on the fenders also. And then we just did some 1 coat of the epoxy on this. This is a driver door. Man, a lot of work on this. So we just locked it in with the 1 coat of epoxy. Passenger fender is really nice. Coming along. There's 3 coats on this also. 2K high build. And then this is the passenger door that we got to bare metal today and got it in the epoxy. This thing has a lot of dents, but we're gonna fix it. Looks like it's like hail damage on the side of the door. So that's a wrap for this weekend. Fenders and trunk, we're gonna do another round of 180 and then another round of primer, and it should be pretty much there. And then the fenders next week, or the doors next weekend, we're gonna do some filler work, hopefully, and then get them in super build polyester primer, and they won't be far behind the fenders. So hope you guys enjoyed this weekend's update. Stay tuned for more. We're plugging away. We're not far. I can see a finish line. These stands are coming in really handy, and I'm really liking this epoxy. So you guys stay tuned for more work. Bring you back next weekend.